Thanks for watching Virginia This Morning here on CBS 6. Today we kick off a three-part series with award-winning business strategist Corey Mosley. Jessica talks with him about venturing into a side hustle and how you can make your business thrive in 2021. Here's part one of that conversation.
Many of us have been looking at what that next career step could be. Maybe we're considering a career switch or just replacing a salary or a paycheck altogether. And one of the ways that many folks have been considering doing this in the meantime is a side hustle. We're joined today by Corey Mosley, business strategist. Corey, I've been really excited to talk with you about this whole side hustle concept. Thanks for making time.
Well, I'm always excited to be here. And I got so jealous of your setup that I said, you know what, I want to be on a couch today. So, so we have one put in just for Virginia This Morning.
I love it. I love it. We have, and they're not even competing couches. It's complementary couches,
Yes,
right?
yes.
It's all about the spirit of sharing information today. And glad we could inspire with the setup. It is. It's kind of tough to make your way back to a desk after spending time together in this setup. Well, Corey, we've been having a conversation for a little while. You and I have talking about this side hustle, and it's something that's grown in popularity tremendously over the last year, certainly maybe out of necessity. But we're going to have a three-part series to really explore this concept together because you have so many great insights. And I wanted to start with defining what a side hustle is.
Yeah, and you know what? There's been no shortage. There's no shortage of people who have business ideas, people who want to start businesses. You know, social media has really flooded that, right? And the internet has created this environment where literally point, click, now you're in business. So when people start thinking about the side hustle, what they're really saying is, I don't know that I want to abandon my full-time, job or my career, whether that's entry level or all the way to the CEO, level of a company. So that side hustle, side business mentality becomes, by definition, the idea of creating an entrepreneurial venture to increase revenue streams or produce a new revenue stream in your life.
And that is so key in so many ways, especially given the ups and downs of the last year. But even during what I would call normal circumstances, this side hustle can really put you in a different category. And people do it for many different reasons, too. There are a lot of different motivators. I'm sure you see that.
Yeah, absolutely. For some, it's the addition of a child and the need to increase revenue without changing careers, or an alternative to going to get additional education, right? Some people want to improve their income, but maybe can only do that through getting an MBA or getting new types of education. So the side hustle creates a way to also connect that passion word that we love to use, to connect the passion to a monetized model. I say, follow your passion as long as it pays. And that's the important key there.
Corey, do you find that often some individuals are working a side hustle or have one sort of waiting in the wings and didn't realize that they could monetize it?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that are good at certain things. You've got people who are givers and creators. So there's someone that has been creating jewelry for their family and friends for 5 years. And now through the power of Etsy or Shopify, these low cost barriers are able to now start selling those products. Or right now on set right now with you, I've got a candle burning from a local entrepreneur who works full time, and her side hustle is creating candles. So she's experimenting. She's got nine flavors, 9 scents. She's going door to door. She's got her Venmo account. She's doing drop-offs. She's the quintessential idea of the side hustle while she's got her full-time job with her benefits and working to build her business.
I thought you looked particularly calm on set today, right? With the candle going. That's right. And the friend, the associate that, all kidding aside, smells like money. So she's doing something that she loves and being able to put it out there and share. It's the definition of this side hustle. Some folks may call it part-time work. We've seen it in this gig economy. That sort of is also another concept of that. But the side hustle has become very popular. We were going to talk a little bit about defining it, and we were going to continue this conversation. So we'll have a 3-part series. And next up, I'd love to get your insights on tips for success. Maybe just using the friend as the example, going from doing this as a side hobby and then making it a side hustle.
You got it.
All right. We'll continue this conversation with Corey Mosley, business strategist, on the side hustle. Next up will be tips for success.
All right, Jess. Interesting conversation there. And I bet folks are watching at home and some light bulbs went off.
Well, I hope so. And we'll continue this conversation over the next 2 days with some more insight from Corey. But, as we've spent this last year, a lot of folks have had the opportunity, or really out of necessity, have turned to some hobbies and projects and things you had cooking on the side and want to know what the next step might be. I have, as you know, a little challenge with the amount of inventory that I have in my house. I like to go shopping and squirrel away treasures. And I'm really curious about how to take that to the next level so that other folks can enjoy some of my treasures.
And it's interesting. I think you hit on something there that, and he mentioned it too. You have a passion, like maybe, I have a lot of friends who are musicians. Well, they couldn't make a living being a musician. They still play, they still get up some side money, but that is their passion. And so whatever your mowing lawns is my passion. So maybe I'll get into the, no, I'm not going to do landscaping.
I was going to say it'll be your 14th side gig. And so I think part of the conversation has to be like, you only can have a handful of side gigs.
I'll just keep doing all the neighbors' yards. The heck with it.
That's right. That's right. They're listening right now saying, don't make that a business, Mr. Bevins. Just keep coming by. We'll pay and trade.
Might be a slice of apple pie when you're done. Yeah, something like that. That's
right.
Different
That's
thing.
right.
All right. Well, this is going to really get interesting. So, that's part one, which kind of got the wheels turning a little bit, but we've got a lot more to come from Corey, right?
That's right. So if the wheels are turning now, coming up tomorrow, we'll continue our conversation with Corey Mosley. We'll talk about how you can make sure that your side hustle stays strong and successful. And in less than 3 minutes from now, we're going to be checking in on everywhere you are. We'll check out the submissions you shared with us right here live on air.